Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Today, get ready to dig into a full plate of juicy hot topics. And you'll never believe what Tyga did to prove his love to 17-year-old Kylie Jenner. Brian Balthazar has the inside scoop on his shocking move. Plus, we're in the kitchen with Tia Mowry, finding out about her family life and her new cooking channel show. Now, here's Wendy!
Wow. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Say hello to my co-host. Thanks for being here. How you doing? Are you serious? It's gonna be 70 degrees in New York today. I'm doing great. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. I don't feel myself. I don't have a watch on. I wear a watch every day. I think it's important to know what time it is. And so I left my watch in my dressing room, so during the commercial break, I'll be going to get it. I feel naked. Anyway, so Ciara, you know what? This is not even a story I care about because I don't believe it. But sometimes I tell stories because I know you care. So this is my gift to you. Ciara has a new man. I don't believe it. I'll tell you why in a moment. She reportedly is dating that quarterback from the Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson. Sidebar, you know I like a man with a big nose. I always have. But his nose looks like the Asbury Park, New Jersey icon Tilly. Right? Right? Just saying. Anyway, never you mind. He plays the heck out of some football, and he, according to what everyone but me is saying, he's dating Ciara. Last night they went to the White House state dinner together. But no, excuse me, hold on. Before I show you what I have to show you, let me just say, he was originally rumored to be going to the White House press correspondence dinner with her, but then he put down on his social media that he's taking his favorite girl to the press correspondence dinner, and that turned out to be his grandmother. Right, there they are. And so there are a bunch of different festivities going on in Washington. So he took Ciara to one of them that happened last night, and that was the state dinner. However, being the body linguist that I am, you know I love to read somebody's body language and be able to tell you no matter what's coming out of their mouth, their body is telling the truth, they're lying. All right, so I don't care what you all believe. If you look at this video in slow motion, you're going to see that he leaves her behind, they don't look at each other, and listen. The man was married for 2 years and now he's divorced. He just got divorced. So do you think he's booed up that fast, or do you think... Exactly! Ciara is one of many. Sorry, Ciara. All right, now let's go to the videotape. Hit it. Right? Who does that? Okay. This is not a thing. He's all awkward. Oh God, he's not pulling her into the frame. Please. And then she looks pissed afterwards, like, why'd you leave me? You know Wendy's gonna watch this and expose us. And to me, there's nothing wrong with dating somebody for a particular opportunity. Now let's talk real talk, okay? Sometimes people date each other because it's a good look for them. Do you understand? I think that them dating is a good look because he was married and now he's divorced. He grew up, I'm sure, very sheltered, in terms of, dating and having women available, especially hot ones like Ciara. So now, it's his moment and that's what he's doing. It's a good look for him to be with a beautiful piece of arm candy, number one. And number two, lemony. And number two, Ciara, and you know I love you. You know I love you, Ciara, but nobody cares about your music. Doesn't she have a new album or song out that nobody's talking about?
Really soon.
Nobody cares. But what they do care about, well, you're the only one who cares. You're the only one. You know what I care about with Ciara? I care about her signing a lucrative modeling contract. She is one of the most beautiful women on the planet, and she's sweet as pie, and she's been taking elocution lessons, so she's a real good talker now. And I think that she should take advantage of all that and leave that music alone. And also, don't date celebrity guys. Like, you need, like Kimura's husband. You need one of those listeners. You need, like, she needs, like, a magnet. You know, something. I don't care whether they're black, white. Go across the pond and get yourself a count. Yeah, yes. Sorry, Ciara. Rosie O'Donnell? First of all, good morning, Rosie. I know you watch the show. How you doing? She watches because she's social media'd me during the show before to correct me on things. Like, to correct me on things. It's okay. I met her one time at The View, and she was, Rosie, you were lovely. Remember when we met? She was lovely to me, and I was lovely to her. So, but I gotta tell you something. They say that the divorce with her wife is now turning nasty. Well, her name is Michelle, and she met Rosie on the Starbucks line. Best cup of coffee she ever had, right? Jackpot! And she has a job. She's an executive. What does she do?
An IT.
An IT headhunter. That's what she used to do. Because if I married Rosie O'Donnell, who's worth $100 million, I'd quit my job like, okay. Working is overrated. Michelle is seeking sole custody of their 2-year-old adopted daughter to protect the child's welfare. Now, we dug, and you know, we're good diggers here. Thank you. But we couldn't find anything. I'm like, what is Rosie doing that she has to be protected, the welfare of the child? I mean, you could say a lot of things about Rosie, but I picture Rosie being a good mom. Like, she's got that, you know, she might have been, you know, she might have rubbed people the wrong way on The View, and she might rub people the wrong way, you know, in other ways, but in terms of being in the house, like, she's got that crafting room, and she likes Twinkies and stuff that, you know, like, no, she likes like fun food, and I just picture her being a good mom. I smell a rat, Rosie. So this, and I agree with Rosie's reps. Rosie's reps are alleging that Michelle only wants sole custody so she can get child support. Right? That's some real stink mess, Michelle. Rosie, I am team you. We have about, oh, I don't have a watch on. We have about 50 more minutes in the show. Feel free to clap back at me, okay? Oh, by the way, the word is that they had an ironclad prenuptial agreement, which means that, you know, Michelle was paid what she's paid. But if she has sole custody, then all of a sudden, and you know Rosie's gonna take care of her bunchkins. She's not just gonna send like a measly, you know, $2,000 a month. So, Rosie, I'm team you. If there's anything that you want me to say to add to this story, you know what to do. How you doing? Dancing with the Stars had their 10th anniversary last night. But that wasn't the big deal. The big deal for me was that Little Kim, Patti LaBelle, and Amber Riley performed. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I almost didn't recognize Amber Riley. What's up with that wig? Amber, you know I love you, girl, but that wig ages you by like 50 years. You look like the lady in the front pew at church. No, she's a young girl, you know, but if I'm lying or what? Right? And Little Kim had, hey, Kim. Hey, Kim. Look, you happen to be part of my comedy act. I talk about you during my sit-down tour. If you would like to find out what I say, I'm gonna be at the Borgata in Atlantic City on May 9th. And, oh, by the way, and Kim, let me just say, it's nothing bad, it's just comical. I have a picture of me and you, and I comment on both of us in the picture. It's from back in the day, you had on Parasuco jeans. Look, kiss Royal Reign, Kim. Thank you. And then, my Tony Dovolani, who only won the Mirror Ball once, he danced with Melissa Rykoff, who's the Bachelorette. And they won the Mirror Ball in season 15 of Dancing with the Stars. And I see that they still work very well together, but that's not the story. the story is that Melissa has got this 1-year-old goober, and he has excellent taste in TV. Watch what he's watching. Roll it. So funny. How you doing, Beckett? Thank you for watching your old Aunt Wendy's show. All right, so let's talk about Hilary Duff. Now, I love the Duff girls and their mother. Do you remember when Mrs. Duff sent me a handwritten civilized note? I said something nice about her daughters, and she wrote a note and she sent it here. That was like season 1 of our show. Hi, Mrs. Duff, how you doing? I can't. So look, Hilary Duff is looking for love. You know she's divorced now, and she's a mother of 1. And she's looking for love on Tinder, which, listen, I'm all, look, this is what I'm saying. I'm all for celebrities and regular people finding love on on Match.com or where blackpeoplemeet.com. I'm all for that stuff. That is a site, blackpeoplemeet.com. They have J-Date for Jewish people, right? Anyway, look, I'm all for it. I would never be one to judge. As a matter of fact, if you're single, you're supposed to be, and you want a mate, you're supposed to be looking everywhere, at the grocery store and online. You just have to watch The Killer. But when I think of Tinder, I think of Grindr. Like something a little bit more seedy. That Grindr is what the gay community uses. And what you do is but the gay community that I know uses it for a quick, sleazy hookup. They're not trying to get booed up like that. Like, you go on Grindr and you find a location, it's somebody hot, and then you look at their picture and then you say, okay, I'll meet you at the corner in a second. It's like immediate gratification. Well, so I think of Tinder as being the same thing, only I was explained, no, it's not, by some of the people on my staff. There were some other people who said, yes, it is. Anyway, she's already talking to 9 guys at one time, which is, don't judge. You know, what is this one at a time thing? I didn't say she's sleeping with them, but she's already talked to 9 guys at a time. She went out on a date, but she was smart because she went bowling, and that was last night, and she took her friends with her. My only concern with her being on Tinder, other than that, it's like Grindr to me. Your profile picture, Hilary, it's very suggestive. And the timestamp is 8:47 at night. So it looks like she might have, had a little libation. She's scantily clad. Her hair is tousled. Her eyes are glossy and red. It's suggestive, like you're gonna put out on the first date. Maybe she should, no. Why are you being so judgmental today? It's just like, if she changed her profile picture, because the picture you put out speaks volumes about what you want. Good luck, Hilary. Yesterday, I was sitting on the couch minding my own business. And I had a snack. I was eating an apple pear. You know that cross between an apple and a pear? They're delicious. Oh, they're juicy. They're like the food version of a labradoodle. They're grown in a lab someplace, but they're delicious. I was minding my own business on the couch. The boy is in school. The blinds are up. It's a beautiful day. It's 3:00 in the afternoon here in New York. Dinner is already done because it was leftovers from the night before. So I'm sitting back luxuriating, getting ready to get into my Dr. Phil, who comes on at 3:00, here in New York. And I love Dr. Phil. He's been here before. I think he's real smart. And Kim Richards from the Housewives of Beverly Hills was gonna be on. That made me have to go get another apple pear. And just sit back and really luxuriate. All of a sudden, my telephone rings. It's the boy. Now, he's supposed to be at school until 6:00 track practice. And it was a beautiful day, there was no rain. Why are you calling me? Mommy, can you come pick me up? Now, I'm as serious about my TV watching as I am about my food. So I didn't see this girl on Dr. Phil because the boy lost his track shoes. He missed the bus because he was busy looking around for them. And so I had to interrupt my day to go pick him up and then take him to the sporting goods store to buy some new track shoes. Fortunately, my Hot Topics team watched and they filled me in. Okay, so now look. Apparently, Kim Richards from the Beverly Hills is blaming reality TV and social media for her relapse. Okay, you take a look and then we'll talk.
So I went on Twitter first to kind of see what people were saying. And it was just horrible.
What were they saying?
You're a hoe and, you're a liar. We know you're drinking. You are drunk. You're calling me all kinds of names. And I am an alcoholic. I said that.
Okay, 3 observations. Number 1, her hair is beautiful. Number 2, that face is not moving. And number 3, her tear ducts are dried up. Right? Okay, the thing is, Kim, is that when you're on TV or in the movies or whatever it is that you do, there are always gonna be people on social media who hate on you. And I'm telling you, the hate gets so ratchet, it really does drive you to wanna drink and slit your wrist. But that's why you can't read the comments. You can't read the comments. The comments will get you. Number 1. Number 2, I think, Kim, it is time for you to admit that you have a problem, if you do. We'll stick with the fact that you say you don't. And I also think that while you are too fragile to be on reality TV because your skin is not thick enough to take the haters and the scrutiny, that's a large chunk of how you make money and pay your bills. So it looks like you've backed yourself into a corner where reality TV is the only thing that you can do at this point. What I would strongly suggest that you clean up your act, and I'll tell you why. And it's not even about us and not about reality TV, because quite frankly, drunken housewives are always fun to watch. Okay. I'm just saying. Sobriety on the Housewives is boring as beige paint. But you need to clean your act up for your 4 grown children. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because, it's one thing when we're going through substance abuse problems and our kids are this big, they don't know what's going on. And it's another thing when you go through it even when your kids are 30, 35, 40, or 50. But when your kids are right in the sweet spot of social media mean girls, and she's got 4 daughters, and those girls look to be, there they are, 3 daughters and a son. These kids are, and they're cute too, and you know how people always want to knock cute people down a peg? You, I'm sure, are putting your kids through hell in terms of them being teased mercilessly about your behavior. The best thing you could do is sober up, take the P test that they're gonna give you on the reality show. They're gonna make her urine in a cup, which that takes care of drugs and barbiturates and stuff, but not alcohol. I don't know, a breathalyzer maybe? Bravo, maybe that's what you need, a breathalyzer like the cops? I don't know. All I know is that, Kim, clean it up before it's too late, and good luck, Kim.